Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Coach's Call. I am your host, Guido Prino. Thank you for joining me here on the Coach's Call, where I like to have a little bit of fun with sports and entertainment and other topics of the like. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you do. Subscribe to the show so that you can have a little bit of fun with me. Leave me your comments. I'll leave you mine. Just have a little bit of a good time together as we look at these things from a fan's point of view. And today I want to take a look at WrestleMania 40, which is in the books. Now, look, there's tons of sites, including WWE.com, where you can go, you can get the results, you could watch videos. And so, I'm not trying to repeat any of that stuff. I'm really just looking at the WrestleMania event and saying, hey, what did I like about it? Maybe what did you like about it? And for me, it was the most enjoyable WrestleMania in a long, long time. And I mean the whole thing, like end to end. I started watching, events like Stand and Deliver, and that was some really good, entertaining wrestling and storytelling. And then, night one and night two of WrestleMania, it just feels like there's a great reset happening in professional wrestling when it comes to WWE. If you think about it, at this WrestleMania, Roman Reigns had the title for 1,316 days and he loses it. Gunther had the Intercontinental title for 666 days and he loses it. Seth Rollins had the WWE Men's Heavyweight title 316 days and he loses it. Io Sky, Women's Champion, 245 days and she loses it. Right? Then you had Drew McIntyre, who defeats Seth Rollins. He had it for 5 minutes and he loses it. And then you had Judgment Day with their tag team titles that got split up 171 days and they lose it. And so it feels like there's a passing of the torch, if you will, a resetting of stories. And I just love the potential of where this thing can all go with all the different matches that might be coming our way. Now, the other thing was that the way that I approached watching WrestleMania this go around was, and I did a little bit of it with Stand and Deliver because I haven't watched a lot of sort of a lot of NXT, and I was like, all right, let me see what this is all about, and so I applied some analytics to it, but not a lot. But I really liked it. I really had a fun time watching it and seeing the storylines there. But I threw that out. That's the secret. I said, what's the secret to WrestleMania? I threw that out with the rest of the WrestleMania. I just enjoyed the product. I just enjoyed the shows. I enjoyed the matches. And I don't know, I can't tell you that there was one match where I sat there and said, oh, I wish so and so would have won, or I wish so and so would have showed up, or it would have been better if. And in fact, when I look at online and social media, I saw less and less and less of that at the end of this event. Typically the last few years, after WrestleMania, the people are like, oh, the wrong person won, and this should have happened, and that should have happened. And I saw a little bit of, oh, I wish Stone Cold was also coming out in that Cody Rhodes match. And, oh, it would have been better if we would have heard the 316 glass shattering. But there wasn't a lot of it. That wasn't the predominant messaging that was happening. What we saw from the performers, it looked like they were having fun. It looked like there was a bit of integration from their real lives into the show. There was a ton of showmanship. I mean, you look at what The Rock did. He had us. He did it. He had us. Iron Paradise, The Rock, he had us. He did take us along for a ride. There's these other little moments, but if you don't roll yourself up into the politics of whatever goes on in that business, because every business has some bit of politics going on, but if you don't roll yourself up on that and say, why do I watch this? I watch it because I enjoy it and it's a good product and I have fun and I get to cheer some people that I like and I get to boo some people that I don't like. If you just do that and forget about competing with the other promotions like AEW and TNA and like any of the other promotions. It's all fun if you just approach it all as fun, and it's a good time to enjoy pro wrestling if that's your thing. And if it's not your thing, then don't do it, don't watch it, and don't be angry and don't be miserable about it. The secret, that's what I said at the beginning, the secret to WrestleMania and to your, moving forward with wrestling is just enjoy the story. Look, there's a lot more if you want, updates on who won, stats. I did do a couple of small articles on my Twitter account. So if you go on with Guido, I'll put that in the show notes. There's some analysis on Stand and Deliver from NXT. Not a whole lot. You want in-depth stuff? Go online, go on the sheets. I just tell you who won, what my predictions were. You can kind of see where I was right and where I was wrong, and a little bit of analysis or a little bit of what happened during the matches. So the secret is enjoying it. That's the coach's call on WrestleMania 40. Take care. Subscribe if you can.